Welcome back to my channel. Hopefully y'all blessed, amazing, great, the whole nine. So we're gonna do a different video today. If you're new, make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you get value from what we're talking about today. I basically just wanted to talk about starting, growing, and just basically getting to the next level with your credit repair business. So if you've been following me and you haven't started a credit repair business, I don't know what's wrong with you. You probably hate money. You probably just don't want to get to the next level. You probably don't care about your family. So I really wanted this video to basically just chop it up, come here and talk with y'all because I know that sometimes it just be one thing that I could say that could just change your whole situation. You know what I'm saying? So I want to basically just talk about the fact of the matter is you got to realize like when you don't take action, you're basically selfish. And what I mean by that is we got over 1,000 YouTube videos. I got over 1,000 YouTube videos published on here. So if you just sitting here, you just not taking action, that's pretty selfish. Because you got to look at it like I'm watching this dude, Michael. He got all these videos to help me get to the next level, but I'm choosing not to take action. So what does that say about you? That says that you're not only not disciplined, but you just don't care about your family. You just don't care about getting them to the next level. Because a lot of times in life, people are like, oh, everything ain't just about money, right? We always hear that everything ain't just about money. Okay, but I need y'all to comment down below for me. If let's just say you somebody that says, "Oh, everything ain't about money," comment below for me right now. Something that doesn't regard money. Everything's about money. If you sitting here like you in love with your girl, you in love with your dude or whatever, there's gonna be money involved as far as going on dates, trips, and all that, right? People got bills to pay, things like that. So you got to think about it. When you got an opportunity, like I'm giving y'all, as far as being able to get your credit repair business to the next level, it's like the more you fumble the bag, the more you just saying F your family, basically. I don't want to cuz you know how YouTube be with the monetization. Make sure y'all watch my ads. You know what I'm saying? Because everything's money. But yeah, so with the talk that I want to talk about, I basically want us to talk about basically growing your credit repair business, basically starting your credit repair business. For those of y'all that may not have your credit repair business already, those of y'all that may have it already, maybe you just aren't really aware of how to actually grow it. So the video is going to be helpful for all of y'all. It's really hot right now. You got to stay hydrated. So hold on. So let's talk about starting, growing, and being profitable. How do we actually start our credit repair business? So I'm pretty sure I've spoke about this many times. Aside from my mentorship, I got a mentorship program. If you did not know, the CAT Credit Retire Your 9 to 5 mentorship. I'm basically helping y'all essentially do what I did: retire your 9 to 5 off of the consumer law information, consumer law, consumer credit, whatever you want to call it. Because you got to understand, even though I'm saying everything is about like money and everything as far as, profiting, things like that, you got to understand too, you don't necessarily want to chase the money. You want to chase the value. Don't chase money because the money is going to run away from you. You want to chase value, right? And the thing about chasing value is how do you become a more valuable person? A lot of times that's going to basically be in a situation where you have to have money to invest in yourself. If your credit ain't right, go ahead and invest in education to understand how to fix your credit. If you don't understand how to fix your credit, go hire someone to fix your credit. So you see how money's involved? You can watch my free YouTube videos. I got a $27 DIY recession repair remedy that teaches you how to, go about and dispute. When you want to get to the next level, suing these consumer reporting agencies, these, debt collectors, all that, that's what we have the mentorship for. I just got notice from one of my clients I helped actually. He was able to sue TransUnion, get the deletions that he needed to get. And let me speak on that too. So I know I got some videos talking about how to actually sue these consumer reporting agencies and win. And it's true. But sometimes the win isn't necessarily in the monetary compensation you receive. It's just the ability to be able to get those items deleted. And then you're able to do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? So I want y'all to be aware of that as well. It's not always about let me just get money, get money, get money as far as monetary compensation. Because you got to think about it too. Let's say you got to look from my perspective. and the client's perspective. If I got a client, they want to get these items deleted, they know they can get monetary compensation. The bureau or whoever is getting ready to settle outside of court with them, okay, but I know that they want to get business funding or something, right? So take the settlement offer. We're going to get money on the back end. You feel me? So these are things you need to be aware of too as you grow a credit repair business and get it to the next level. So one thing that helped me become profitable, I need y'all to realize, was investing in myself. So the same way that I'm telling y'all investing in yourselves, I need y'all to realize like I invested $3,500 into myself in a specific mentorship. I've invested way more than thousands of dollars. It wasn't just a small $3,500 investment. But I say that to say you got to put yourself in a situation where you understand you're chasing value. Chase value. Don't necessarily chase money. Chase value. As you become more valuable, you're able to charge a higher price, a higher premium. Why am I valuable? I understand consumer laws. I know how to get these items deleted. I understand how to go about the legal process. I don't give legal advice, but I know how to go through the process and, get what I need to get, right? Based off of producing a claim, based off of presenting the evidence, things like that. I understand about, the Rule 12B number 6 defense that they may hit you with. Put myself in a situation to be able to understand that. How did I understand it? I invested in myself. So number one, when it comes to starting your credit repair business, I want y'all to have a mindset to invest in yourself. Invest in yourself. The best investment you can make is literally my mentorship, the CAT Credit Retire Your 9-to-5 mentorship. If you don't invest in my mentorship, I'm not saying that you won't succeed or anything, but you want to at least invest in a reputable mentorship. So make sure that you invest in mentorship. If you're trying to learn Airbnb, I'm going to tell you, go invest with the Airbnb mentor. And I've interviewed people that do Airbnb on my podcast, so you can go ahead and invest with them, right? If you want to learn what's something I don't do, pretty much anything that's not credit. If you want to learn anything that's not credit, for the most part, go invest with that type of mentor. If you want to actually get to the next level as far as credit, leaving your 9-to-5 that you don't love, that's where you're going to want to rock with us. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to really realize that. Like, that's how you really get to the next level, investing in yourself. So number one, when you want to start your credit repair business, you need to have a change of mindset. Some of y'all need to literally talk to God. If you subscribe to God, talk to God. Talk to God. I want y'all to practice this too. This is something I always tell y'all to practice. I want y'all to go look in the mirror. I want you to, like, literally go do it right now. I want you to go look in the mirror. If you've been watching my videos and you haven't been taking action, go look in the mirror and be like, my name is XYZ, and I've been watching Michael's videos. I haven't been taking action. I don't care about my family. I want my family to suffer. I want to die poor. Just say all the things like that related to that. Because when you watch my videos and you don't take action, that's basically what you're saying. You basically are saying that you want to die poor. Y'all got to understand, poor people, they're unique because they focus so much on the price of things. How much is it going to cost? This, and this, the price of it. But they don't worry about the cost of how much it's going to cost them to continue being in the situation that they're in. If you're a poor person watching this, right, it's a mindset. You could change your mindset, but typically poor people, it's a mindset issue. Broke people are different. We can help broke people. Broke people, they just don't have money at the moment. But you put them in a situation where they understand how to go get that money, they're going to be good. But poor people, we can't help them. We don't talk to poor people, right? My team and I, we don't talk to poor people. If you got a poor mindset, then we definitely want you to get away from us. When it comes to credit repair too, let's just say you watching my videos, you're like, oh, I want to do credit repair. To be honest with you, we've gotten to a point where we get too many inquiries, so we don't even necessarily take on new people unless you literally fit the description of somebody that wants to get personal or business funding right after, right? It has to make sense. We're only working with people that have that mindset that they want to use their credit for something. If you just want to fix your credit just to fix your credit, we're not going to take you on. So you might as well just go grab the $27 product that we have and learn how to do it yourself. So keep that in mind. So that's the point about starting your credit repair business. And when you want to start your credit repair business, obviously you got to know your name. You got to know the values. You got to know everything it comes with. Like, what's the purpose of you doing it? Right? When you look at CAT, consumer ammunition tactics, y'all might not know it, but our mission statement is basically to reduce crime rate through the knowledge of consumer laws. What do I mean by that? That might sound crazy, right? Reduce crime rate. A lot of people rob people because of money. If we can teach people how to go get their money, how to go, you know what I'm saying, empower themselves through consumer laws, we're reducing crime rate. We are reducing depression, things like that. So that's why I'm big on CAT. That's why I'm big on CAT. Every day I go into work, into my office or whatever, right? I make sure that I'm living by that mission statement. I make sure the people working for me are living by that mission statement. So when you create your credit repair business, when you create your company or whatever, what's your mission statement? What's your values? CAT, consistency, ability, transparency. Consistency, ability, transparency, right? So y'all got to realize it's important to really understand like why you are doing what you're doing. Consistency, ability, transparency. Like, what are your values? What does your delivery system look like? Now we're getting into things in the mentorship. We're not that I can't even fully talk about here. Like, we'll be here all day if I'm really sitting here talking about it. But I really want to really drill the mindset into y'all because a lot of y'all have a 9 to 5 mindset. So when I say like that's a 9 to 5 question, I'm talking about things like where people will ask like, oh, what's the guarantee on XYZ? What's the quickest way I can do this? How do I flip this? Flip is for poor people. All this 9 to 5 questions, those are for poor people, right? I don't want y'all to die poor. I don't want y'all to have a poor mindset. That's why I talk the way that I talk. You know what I'm saying? That's why I want y'all to be able to establish your business and thrive. Because if I could do it, anybody could do it. You could literally leave your 9 to 5 forever, right? I left my 9 to 5 off of that. CAT. Y'all see the logo right there? I left my 9 to 5 off of that. I was working a 9 to 5. I didn't left. I did the whole school thing. Those of y'all that's foreign, I'm Nigerian. You know what I'm saying? I did the engineering thing. You know how Nigerians say you'll be a doctor, a lawyer, engineer. You know what I'm saying? I did everything I needed to do. I did everything I needed to do. I'm grateful I went through the process. I was able to, build up my discipline and just really get to the next level now. You know what I'm saying? So I can go to the gym whenever I want. Just having the freedom because it's like when I was working, I was already making over 10K a month. So I was like, okay, if I'm doing this part time while I'm working and my brand wasn't even as big as, it is now, it's obviously still growing. What could I do once I leave the job? Right. So that's really what allowed me to get to the next level. Some of y'all are not getting to the next level because you're not allowing yourself to get to the next level. I gave myself permission to get to the next level through God. I gave myself permission, right? So some of y'all got to have a conversation with yourself. Some of y'all got to go talk to God and be like, I just want permission to be able to give myself grace to be able to get to the next level. Some of y'all are your worst enemy. Some of y'all are in your own way. Some of y'all are on the verge of dying poor. Some of y'all are on the verge of working at 9 to 5 forever. If you're working a 9 to 5 you don't love, I put out over 1,000 videos to help you leave that 9 to 5. You could leave that 9 to 5 if you lock in. You could probably leave within 3 to 6 months if you lock in. You really go to the next level, right? So yeah, starting your credit repair business, you really want to make sure you establish those values, establish like what you stand for. Because like for CAT, when I wake up every day, I know like, okay, we're on a mission to reduce crime rate, reduce depression. Because people are working these 9 to 5 jobs that they don't love. So when I created CAT, it wasn't just about creating CAT. It was about understanding the mission statement. We are reducing crime rate. We're educating people about these consumer laws, their rights, so that they can go and get money. If we are basically educating people to go get money, to empower themselves, it's less people robbing people because money is the issue a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, too, we reducing depression because a lot of people have issues when it comes to money. People late on their rent. People don't want to pay this. They don't have money to pay all of this. So if we empower them And people are like enslaved to these credit scores. Like anything could be removed if you understand the consumer laws, you understand how to actually articulate yourself, right? So when you create your own business, your credit repair business, whatever business, you got to have that mission statement. Like, what do you stand for? That's what allows me to keep going. What do you stand for? We reduce crime rate. Like that's huge. You know what I'm saying? So y'all got to really understand, like, what do you stand for? That's something I want y'all to be aware of when it comes to actually creating your own credit repair business. And I don't really talk about it like that a lot of times. I just know, like, consciously, like, okay, we're helping reduce crime rate, but maybe I should talk about it more. I don't know. I just decided to hop on here and talk about it as I'm helping y'all as far as starting, growing your credit repair business, making sure it's profitable. So yeah, starting, you want to make sure you know all your values, your mission statement. Like, why are you doing it? Why are you starting this business, right? You could have it as an LLC, figure out how to do that within your state, make sure the name isn't taken. When it comes to funding too, a lot of people are like, oh, should I put credit in my name? The thing I want y'all to be aware of is you want to have like an abundance mindset, because even let's say you put credit in the name and oh, you don't get funding or whatever. There's no limit on how many LLCs you can create, right? So make sure your personal credit is right, obviously, so that you can leverage it and really get to that next level as far as funding. So establish that. Obviously, get your EIN. You can honestly have a credit repair business as a nonprofit. So I want y'all to read the CROA, the Credit Repair Organization Act. One thing that's big when you're starting your credit repair business is educating yourself, and that's why we have a mentorship program. That's why I encourage y'all to binge watch my YouTube videos. So the CROA is 15 USC 1679. If you look at 1679B, it talks about the prohibited practices. You know what I'm saying? So with the prohibited practices, I need y'all to realize it's basically what isn't allowed as far as your credit repair business, right? So what isn't allowed? Y'all got to realize a lot of stuff aren't allowed, right? So one of the main things that people talk about that 99.9% of credit repair businesses don't go by is the whole thing about upfront payments. So the thing with that, I basically teach my mentorship, there's like ways around it or whatever, but you just want to be informed is the main point I'm trying to get across. So go ahead and read it, educate yourself, know what's going on in there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, go ahead and make sure you're familiar with that. Understand the CROA. You definitely want to understand the FCRA. So I give my mentees a 2-hour breakdown, FCRA breakdown. It comes with the mentorship. If you just want to grab it just because you want to grab it and you don't want to be in a mentorship, that's perfectly fine. But it is a $300 investment for people that's not mentees. You can go to catacticsllc.com. If you click on courses, it'll be right there. But you don't need me to be able to understand if you know what you're reading. Most people don't know what they're reading when it comes to the FCRA. It goes back to what I said. I wasn't cheap with my personal development. I invested in different programs, different courses, different classes to be able to understand and articulate myself when it came to the FCRA. That's why I was able to recite it. That's why I'm able to quote it. That's why I'm able to know it and break it down when I'm talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So I need y'all to really realize that as well. So understand the FCRA. What else do I need y'all to know when it comes to starting your credit repair business? You got your LLC, you got your name, EIN. Definitely have a website or some kind of landing page. You want to have a CRM. Are you following up with people? Are you building your list? You doing text message marketing? You know what I'm saying? All of that. You got to do all of that, right? So that comes to starting. I mean, I guess that's kind of growing. And when it comes to growing, definitely start within your immediate circle as far as maybe family, friends, just to build up your confidence when you're actually doing your disputes. And the mindset I want y'all to have, each letter you send in, each dispute you send in is building up to court, right? Now, you're not necessarily going to have to go to court, but each notice that you're sending is building up to court. So let's say you send out a debt validation notice. You want to keep track of it. You want to send it certified. When you send things certified, you want to have the green return receipt. I got one right here. So the green return receipt, right? This green John. So you want to make sure that you have that, right? You want to just have a documentation of everything you're doing, because it's possible that it will go to court. The thing about the credit bureaus, consumer reporting agencies, whatever you want to call them, they don't respect you, right? They're going to do what they can to do to stall you. So they'll send letters like, you might have sent this notice on accident, or it was a third party or something like that. Don't listen to them. All that stuff is like just smoke screens. They basically want to see how long you're going to last until you give up. And like I told you, I just had a client today let me know about a lawsuit that we had against TransUnion. So imagine if we gave up. They'll ignore you. You know, they'll do all types of different things, because you got to understand there's so many consumers in the world, and most of the consumers in the world are not understanding these consumer laws. Are not pressing them as far as going to go ahead and, you know, get remedy through litigation. So that's what we do. That's what we teach in the mentorship, as well as being able to teach how to be the Gucci of the credit repair industry. So growing again, let's just talk about growing your credit repair business. Going to pricing. So I teach my mentees, I teach my students how to become the Gucci of the credit repair industry. When I say the Gucci, I'm talking about just like having high pricing, because you got to understand with credit, it's one of those things where, how do I say this? It's one of those things where people are cheap. People are just poor as far as their mindset, right? So y'all got to really understand, like, if all these people have a poor mindset, you got to do something to kind of get the right clients that don't have that poor mindset. So we have systems in place to make sure that we're doing that based off of our funnel, top half, bottom half of the funnel. That just now it goes into sales and marketing stuff, but just make sure you have an irresistible offer. That's what I want to say. Make sure your consultations are conducted eloquently. Make sure, you know what I'm saying, you have systems in place of following up with people. People get busy. People don't, you know what I'm saying, respond right away. So that's basically what you want to be aware of. But wouldn't it be dope if there was like a society or environment where it was like no poor people? Like no poor people asking 9 to 5 questions, and everybody like invested in themselves, right? That's basically the community that I created in my mentorship program, the CAT Credit Retire Your 9 to 5 Mentorship. And I want y'all to realize, like, if you really want to get to the next level with your credit repair business, you can definitely tap in with us. I'm very transparent, because I don't want people to hop on and just think it's Blue's Clues, like we're playing Blue's Clues with them. So the mentorship is gonna go up to like 5,000, but it's only 3,500 right now. If you qualify for financing, you can actually get in on monthly payments. You can start today for like $315 and then pay the rest in monthly installments. As long as you're doing what we tell you to do, you're gonna get to the next level. Like let me give y'all a perfect scenario. So let's say you fix somebody's credit. Let's say you get, let's even say the low end. Let's say you get $500 for a credit repair client. You fix their credit. All right, cool. You got $500. Now you use the ebook that I gave y'all on funding. You understand how to go get them at least $50,000 in funding. You get 10% of that. That's $5,000. 5,000 plus a 500. That's $5,500. That whole process, depending on their credit report, that could be done within like 90 days or so. And that's just one client. So now your whole tuition or whatever you called it is paid off. So y'all got to realize, like, poor people, they want a guarantee for everything. Successful people, the 1% I'm talking to, they just want that opportunity. Because there's no guarantees in life. The only guarantees that we all gonna die, right? But we can argue you're not gonna die as long as you're leaving an impact. You know what I'm saying? But the only guarantee in life is that you're gonna die. So why not, while you're here, make an impact, right? What's the point of watching all my videos if you're not taking action? What's the point of watching all my videos if you're not going to bless those around you? I can't reduce crime rate by myself. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I created the community. But yeah, like I said, I definitely encourage you. Like, if you're in the mindset of, like, let's just say you have a cheap mindset right now, for whatever reason you just don't have it, then definitely watch all my free videos, because you could definitely start for free. but you're definitely going to want to get to the next level. So I would definitely recommend, if you want to get to the next level, to go ahead and get into the mentorship. If you want to see if you qualify for financing, it's catactics.com. It's different from the catacticsllc.com, which is our website that has all our products. catactics.com just has a mentorship at the moment. So you can literally get started for $315 today if you qualify for financing. But regardless, like, y'all got to realize, I just broke down a simple play for you where you can get over $5,000 just based off of what we teach in a mentorship, right? You don't think you could get one client and get them funding? You know what I'm saying? Like, at that point, you got to really like look in the mirror and be like, okay, this is a me issue. It has nothing to do with anybody else but my lack of belief in myself. This is why I say that we don't do business with poor people, because it's a mindset. Poor people don't necessarily believe in themselves. Poor people just want to leech off of people's hard work and labor and just get everything for free. The poorest thing a person could do is go to somebody and just say, why are you charging for XYZ? But the funny thing about it too, in most cases, whenever something like that happens, it's always somebody that never added value to anybody in life. You know what I'm saying? Like, poor people love going to people that add value, and they love saying, like, why aren't you giving it out for free? You know what I'm saying? And I don't even got to go in terms of how that's a 9 to 5 question, but just for those of y'all that don't know, anybody that asks that kind of question, like, oh, why are you charging for XYZ? They clearly have never been a boss in life. They clearly have never employed anybody, because you got to think, like, in my case, if somebody's asking me, why is my mentorship not free or whatever, first of all, people don't respect free, right? You could give somebody mentorship for free. You could try to fix somebody's credit for free. They're not going to value it as if they put money for it, right? Second of all, I got people to pay. So am I supposed to go to my team and be like, oh, we let someone in for free, so I don't have y'all pay? I don't have nothing to pay for y'all. So that's why it's a 9 to 5 question to ask somebody, why don't you do XYZ for free? You don't even know who that person is taking care of. You don't know what kind of obligations they got. And you got to think about it too. This is why poor people are sick, right? You trying to get something for free so you can make thousands and thousands of dollars. How does that make sense? If we talking about fairness, if we talking about something that's fair, right? So that's like me. That's like me going to one of my mentors or something and saying, how come you don't do it for free? They're gonna call the police on me like I'm crazy. You know what I'm saying? So y'all gotta realize, like, if you that type of poor person, I need y'all to get out. I need you to get out of that mindset. And that's the whole purpose of me posting the video, because I want to help change your mindset if you have a poor mentality. If you got a poor mentality, I'm hoping this video can definitely help change your mindset, because it's a sickness to just have that poor mentality, being like, saying like, oh, I am broke and all that. If you've seen my previous videos talking about MTDs, mentally transmitted diseases, these are things I need y'all to be aware of and things I need y'all to avoid. If you speak to somebody, they say, I am broke. They say, I don't have it. All that lack. I can't be around that. I can't be cool with you if you're not ready to invest in yourself, right? It's just protection from my own subconscious mind. And I need y'all to protect y'all too. Imagine I'm in your comment section, DMing you, trying to leech all this value out of you, and I'm not providing you nothing. Like, imagine you don't know me from nowhere. This is my reality. I'm living. People be DMing me left and right as if I owe them something. Like, we too grown to be acting like that. People be saying, oh, I got this, down the third. I got 18 kids. I got bills and all that. So I just don't have nothing to pay. I don't got no employees. I don't got no softwares to pay. I don't got no investments. I should be at fault because you was having sex. So I should be at fault because you was having sex. People will literally DM me. I got all these kids. I got all these bills and all that. I didn't tell you to have sex. And why should I be held liable because of your decision? So we too grown to be having these kind of conversations where we gotta justify why you should pay for knowledge that's going to make you thousands of dollars and possibly leave your 9-to-5 job that you don't love. This is why I say with CAT, we are reducing depression. It's so many people that don't love their 9-to-5. You might be one of them. Most people don't love their 9-to-5, so you wouldn't be alone. Right? So I need y'all to really work on y'all mindset if you haven't. And like I said, this is one of them mindset videos too. So play it over and over again if you need to play it over and over again. So we talked about starting your credit repair business, register the LLC, all that. One thing too, do not overthink. I know some people overthink like, oh, I got to get the LLC, I got to do this, that, and the third. Make money first before you start getting the LLC. It always be people with that ask 9-to-5 questions, pertaining to the complexities and all that of the LLC, but they ain't made no money. Make the money first. You asking all these tax questions when you got zero negative dollars. No money. Know what I'm saying? So y'all got to make the money first. Don't be asking 9-to-5 questions that don't pertain to the actual topic of discussion. Right? People that value their time, they don't like answering those kind of questions. That's why I say don't ask me 9-to-5 questions, right? So I'm educating y'all on how I want y'all to conduct yourselves, and I'm helping some of y'all. Some of y'all may think like it's being mean or something like that, but I'm helping y'all as far as programming your mind so that you don't go to people and ask them 9-to-5 questions. So make the money first, and then work on your LLC. So you made your LLC, you got your credit business. Start off with maybe family, friends, get your testimonials up and all that. Social proof is very important. If you go to CH Tactics LLC, our IG page, you see a bunch of deletions that we're doing. So you can literally model your business off of what we did. And if you really want to get to the next level, I mean, y'all know the mentorship is where you want to be at. I think that's what I got for y'all, man. Make sure your environment is good. I can't stress that enough. Environment is key. We literally got an environment where everybody invested. So I don't know what to tell you. I would be doing you a disservice if I said, don't get into mentorship. Because it's your best option. If you want to have a profitable credit business. Let me get some water. So we talked about how to start your credit repair business, right? Grow. We talked about how to grow your credit repair business. And now basically be profitable, right? So being profitable, don't spend your money on stupid things. Being profitable, don't sleep on digital products. That's additional free income. You got to have multiple offers. Don't just fix people's credit. Being profitable, making sure if you have a software that you're able to cover the cost. If you do CDM, client dispute manager, it's only $150 a month. So there should be no excuse for you not to be able to clear. You can cover that with one client, right? So those are things you want to be aware of in terms of being profitable. Your CRM is going to cost you as well, but everything is an investment. Being profitable as well is running profitable ads. Running profitable ads. So in my mentorship program, they have my plug as far as who we use for ads to get constant leads. You're going to get more leads than you can actually handle. So that's why I say you need to get in a room. It'd be certain connections that you get access to. So making sure your content is on point. What kind of content are you creating? Are you creating objection-based content? Are you speaking to the right customers? Right? What are you doing to make sure that your marketing and sales is on point? Are you asking the right questions when you get your clients? So these are all things that go into being profitable. Obviously, like I said, digital products, having your upsells, downsells, things like that. But at the end of the day, the biggest thing that I can help y'all as far as being profitable is investing in yourself. Right? If it's not my program, get in somebody's program. The only program I can co-sign to where you won't get scammed, I know with 100% certainty, is my own program because I know we're not scamming. I'm not saying that if you get in someone else's program, you're going to get scammed, but I just don't know because I don't know what they're doing over there. So if you want to leave your 9-to-5, possibly within the next 3 to 6 months, if you do everything we say, you really lock in because you're going to work. If you don't want to work, don't even try to get into the mentorship program. If you're ready to work, you're ready to put that grind in, you're ready to get to the next level. You're ready to basically impact lives. You're ready to reduce crime rate. You're ready to understand how to make TransUnion, Experian, and Equifax settle with you outside of court. You're ready to understand these consumer laws. You're ready to understand how to create these digital products. You're ready to understand the nuances of getting to the next level. The main thing really is the freedom, because it's like you got an asset now that'll allow you to have the option to never want to work to never work a 9 to 5 again if you don't want to. You can definitely keep your 9 to 5, but think about it, it's the best of both worlds. If you're working a 9 to 5 that you're okay with, but you got this credit repair business that you automated as well, you bring in an additional what, 10K a month or whatever, just passively, just doing a couple things here and there. Ain't that what life about? Now you're able to impact people. Now your credit repair business money, if you're working a 9 to 5, is just play money. Assuming you're already making 6 figures at your 9 to 5. If you're not making 6 figures at your 9 to 5, we teaching you how to make a 6 figure business with your credit repair business. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are high income skills. So that's all I got for y'all. Hopefully this video was helpful, valuable, all that. With that being said, y'all have a blessed one.